I may not be able to hold it together.
All right, here we go, folks. Welcome. This is Tbird Talk, episode 2. We loved Tbird Talk so much. Thank you for those of you who watched it the first time. We loved it so much, we decided to do it again, and we invited a friend. So let's go around the horn. Thank you, Jordan. Let's go around the horn here, and let's introduce some people. We're going to, you know the crew that's normally here. We've got Jordan Stray, THS counselor, will be here as well. Now, what we're going to do, though, is we're going to start off with we got so much good feedback on our starter question last time. This starter question is, what is your Unsuper superpower? All right, let's kick it off here with Mr. Graham. What is your Unsuper superpower, Mr. Graham?
Well, I think that my superpower is I have the ability to take a chaotic situation, no matter how crazy it is, and make it calm. Everybody is good to go. Let's get back to what we need to be doing in kind of a superpower way.
You just calm everything out. I like
calm
that.
It down, yes.
I like that. Nice work. All right, we may need that on the first day of school. Jody, Miss Halterman, what is your superpower?
Well, been told that I am good at getting lost and not knowing how to go places.
That's true.
I'm directionally challenged, and I guess that makes sense. I just stopped using my GPS to get to work. So after 2 years here, so
probably good that we only have one hallway in the office then.
Yes, I will walk the halls for hours looking for the 300s. So
have you gotten lost on the way to the counseling center?
Probably.
Yeah.
So if I say go right, always go left.
Jody, I don't want to break it to you, but you said you were looking for the 300s. There are no 300s in our building, so I guess that would be the old trick too. Hey, Jody, we need your help in the 300s hall. So
I'm going.
I did find Jody lost in the science wing the other day, and I'm like, Jody, your office is this way. Come on back. So that is a wonderful superpower. Mr. Reed, what is your superpower?
I'm pretty exceptional at leaving folded laundry not put away.
Oh.
So just so you know. It gets
that takes
folded,
some
looks
time to
really
really
good, like I'm supposed to do something with it, and it just tends to kind of hang around.
How big are your piles?
This morning I was looking on the old ironing board, and there was 4 pretty good stacks that I'm quite sure my lovely wife was hoping I will put away at some point.
And do you just grab the clothes from the pile and wear them that day?
Pretty much.
Yeah, why do you put them away then?
Marty, that seems like a really big life decision. I would avoid that. Just wait a little bit longer. Jordan Stray, superpower?
I would say that I am a really good online shopper. And Mr. Stray would probably agree with that.
Excellent.
And wish that maybe that was a superpower.
You're an Amazon queen.
Yeah, Amazon anything. I'm really good at shopping online.
Let's see here. As for me, I think I have some domestic superpowers in the same way that Marty does, Mr. Reed does. I am the best. I have really honed the skill over the years of asking other people if they need help right as they have finished the task, whether it's dishes or cooking or cleaning up. I am there right at the last minute when you don't need any more help. So that has been a superpower that I've been working on. It is not as heralded and revered as you might think, but we're going to keep moving on. So thank you for hanging with us. Tbird Talk episode 2 is here. We've got some updates. Oh my goodness, we've got so much going on. Our teachers are excited. We just spent the last 4 days working on the digital learning playbook, trying to figure out how do we manage this technology? How do we get smarter about the ways that we're instructing? How do we build relationships with students? It was awesome. Are teachers excited? Yes. Are they nervous? A little bit. So we know that day 1 could be a little bit hectic, but we're going to make sure that we get all figured out. So Ms. Halterman, you want to talk a little bit about what day 1 might look like?
Yes, day 1 is going to be amazing. It's going to be on Wednesday, September 9th. And the first day, since it's a Wednesday, is a homeroom day. So you will be getting an email from your homeroom teacher in the next few days, either today or Monday or Tuesday. And it will have some links on there for where you need to go for your meeting. During homeroom, you're going to play some games. You're going to talk about your setup. We'll talk about some virtual expectations so that we can be good learners online. And then we'll do some class meetings after that. So it's going to be a fantastic first day.
It's going to be awesome. We're going to have 4 class meetings and an opportunity to learn. And it's going to be a great kickoff to the year. So thank you, Mrs. Halterman, for your work and making sure that that is special. All right. You know, one of the questions I keep getting, Mr. Graham, is, so what's the deal with attendance? We know in the spring it was a little bit weird. It was kind of like you had to be there, but you didn't really have to be there. And Mr. Graham, can you talk to us a little bit how we're going to handle attendance?
Yeah, I'm going to use that superpower I have and take something that we think is so crazy and chaotic and we're not going to be able to do it and make it simple and calming and easy. So guys, you know what? For attendance of students present, when you are participating in a planned activity for that day, for the class that you're in, first period, second period, third period, whatever it might be. So if you log in to your Google Classroom or your Zoom classroom, you've attended. If you have an interaction with your teacher, that could be a video chat that you're working with them, a phone call, an email. You missed the daily login, so you just emailed your teacher and let them know what was going on and how you are attending. Or you show some evidence of participation, like a task or an assignment that you're doing that's in your Google Classroom. Any one of those things will make sure that you are present. I would want you to be sure to find out from your teacher when they take roll. We're going to try to take roll every day by 3 o'clock, and we want you to make sure that you have done one of those participation things that we just described earlier. If you're absent, there will be a phone call home, a robocall that goes home to parent or guardian, letting them know that you weren't there that day. Wednesday, like Ms. Halterman talked about, is a homeroom day, kind of a virtual work on your own day. Those attendance will be taken as soon as you log into homeroom. So that will be how you'll be attending that day. A very simple process, guys. I know we can do this. Let's attend every day.
Mr. Graham, I feel more calm already. So thank you for that. And what we know is that in the spring, attendance kind of came in and went, and some kids were really involved and others were not. This is a lot more like school because we need you here every day. And we also recognize that there are some things that are going to keep you from logging in, whether it's things that are going on at home or technology issues or bandwidth issues. So we're trying to provide a little bit of flexibility. But in the end, we expect you to be working on school during school hours, whether that's independently, whether it's watching a video or participating live like you're seeing. So thank you, Mr. Graham, for getting that figured out. I bet we'll have to talk about this again. But
I'm sure we will.
A great start. Parents, we got to have your kids there. They will be marked present or absent every period. So you'll be seeing those reports in Skyward as well.
Did you say 98% attendance, and if we don't reach that we're going to shave Mr. Graham's mustache?
Hey, you know, let's throw that out there. If we have a 98% attendance rate, the mustache is gone. I think it's said. So
we can grow back in a day, though.
Many years since Mr. Graham did not.
That'll be good. We can get that high. Let's go.
Okay. So, Mr. Reed, I know there's been a lot of folks saying, well, how do I get my AP World History book? Or I'm a freshman and I need a Chromebook, or maybe I'm a junior and my Chromebook is broken and I need a new one. How are we going to fix all that? What's the plan for those first 4 days? I know you and your team have been doing a lot of work about how to keep us safe, but also get all the stuff that we need. What's that look like? Any more clarity you can add to us?
Yeah, first off, welcome to the nest, by the way. Just wanted to invite you guys into the nest. Yeah, that's right, go Birds. We have 4 days coming up, and we know that it possibly will not fit everybody's schedule, but we're going to do the best we can during those 4 days, and there's 4 hours each day. So next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 12 to 4, we're going to be doing the handing out of materials. Now I've organized it for Tuesday to be for 9th graders, and we've alpha organized it. So if you're at the beginning of the alphabet, you're from 12 to 1. If you're at the end of the alphabet, you're from 3 to 4. But we also know that we may need to be flexible in that. And that was out in a Skyward email last week to you guys. Sophomores are going to be on Wednesday, juniors are going to be on Thursday, and seniors are going to be on Friday. And really what we're trying to do is, for our 9th graders especially, we got to get you a Chromebook, and that's going to be important. And then the other materials, it could be a packet, it could be a flyer related to something you're going to have to do, it could be a book, and it could be a few books. And so we're going to work through that in a drive-through type setup. If you guys remember, any of you participated or saw last year what we did with our seniors, we had a nice drive-through situation for them to be able to turn in materials. We're going to do a similar thing for everybody to hand out materials. It's going to look a little different, but if you were a 9th grader, you're going to be on that Tuesday. Now, Wednesday will be our 10th graders. Let's say those a 9th grader, you missed Tuesday on accident or something came up or you were on. If you were to come on Wednesday, we will, it may take us a little bit longer because we're going to be focused in on those 10th graders, but we'll find a way to help you out.
So, yeah, we'll get
hopefully you can make it on that day that you're assigned, and then juniors and then seniors. And then if a specific question comes up, send an email to us, and I'm collecting those as we go, and we will try to respond to those the best way that we can. And then if we have to set up after those days a time in which you can stop by the school and pick up something or turn in something, we will do that. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Reed. I know you had a full team of people trying to figure out how to get all these materials distributed. One thing I was thinking about is that I love walking by our counseling center, and I know how much our kids love seeing our counselors. We have an incredible group of counselors, and we have one of our fantastic counselors here, Mrs. Stray. Mrs. Stray, how on earth, things are going to come up. Kids are going to feel anxious, frustrated, depressed, concerned, worried. Those kids would normally come and see you in their classroom or in your office. How on earth are you going to have them work in this digital environment? Like, what's the best way to access you, or how can kids get to you?
Yeah, thank you. Okay, there are a couple ways students will be able to access us. For this next week, the best ways to access us are either going to be by email or phone, and we are in our offices, all of us, every day. And so you will be able to go to our Tumwater High School website. You can find our contact information. Remember, it's first name and then last name, except for mine is Jordan.Stray2. And you can find our alphabets that we serve, and you can send us a quick email. You can set up an appointment with us, or you can also just give us a phone call. You can find our phone numbers as well. We are right on our phones. And then our hope is that after that, we will be able to create a virtual counseling office space that will be it will be on Zoom, kind of like this, and it will be operated by Miss Reese, our secretary. So she will be your welcome face, just like if you were coming into the counseling center, and she will check in to see if we're available. And if she recognizes that it is a pretty pressing issue that you need to see or talk to a counselor right away, she may either see if another counselor is available or give us a quick text or call to make sure we can kind of step out of whatever we're doing to check in with students. So it is important to us that we are available to students in need of our services as well. The other thing is you will be getting your schedules tomorrow night, so Friday night at 11:59 p.m. Cross our fingers. We have to double check them all, make sure they look really good. Then you will be able to log into your Skyward, see your schedule, as well as your homeroom teacher, which will be under the term advisory, but we are calling it homeroom now. So it is your homeroom teacher. So if you're wondering who that is, that will also be on your schedule.
Tonight?
Oh my goodness.
Well, is it?
Be specific. No, tomorrow
Friday,
night. Friday.
11:59.
I know students love it when we
That
release.
would be backward, but oh no, it's good. Look at
No,
this.
it looks great.
Oh, hang on. Oh, dang it. It says our THS counselors are awesome. Gosh, I'm having some background problems there.
They really are awesome. And I know for students, getting their schedules is a highlight. Maybe we'll release a lunch schedule too, because you guys love that as well. So we'll put out a fake lunch schedule so you can see if you have lunch with your friends, or you can have lunch with your friends every day. That is a slight highlight, I guess, from working at home. So last thing I want to talk about is grading. We know that in the spring, the grading scale looked different. It basically said whatever you've got is going to be the grade that you're going to have at the end, or it can go up. That has disappeared. This fall, when you're back in classes, our traditional A through F grading scale is back. And so our teachers are going to have a little bit different expectation of you, and I need you, Tbirds, to step up. I know that we never give up, we never give up, and I need you to step up this fall in ways that we haven't before, and we are here to help. We're not going to leave you stranded, and I know that may be worrisome for some of you, but we're going to help you make sure that you can access the technology, access the content, and get the support you need to be successful. But we are reverting back to that 90-10 grading scale and the normal A through F procedures. And the last thing you have, go ahead.
Mr. Brown, I just want to make sure that everybody knows as well. We have close to 600 athletes in this high school.
Oh,
and we're going to start sports beginning December 27th. And grades count this year. So it's just like everything else. So it's very important that you focus on those, because those will be an eligibility requirement for participation.
Yeah, we know that's a huge motivator for our students. And lastly, here's your homework, parents and students. Find your Chromebook, dust it off. Leave your backpacks under your bed still from March 13th. Pull that out, clean out those things, set up your learning spaces, plug your Chromebook in, make sure it charges. Log into Skyward. If you don't know your password for Skyward, you can always call the school and we can help you figure that out. Or you can go to the tab on our website and you can actually reset your Skyward account. They'll send you an email, reset it. If you don't remember your Chromebook login, it is your email and your password is T plus your student number. It's an easy way to get into your Chromebook login. So get those things figured out. We have heard from districts around us that have started already, and they have been inundated with technology calls. And so we're working on ways to help that out the first day, but I know that T-Birds are the smartest group out there, and we're gonna get this all taken care of beforehand. So that's what I'll leave you with, T-Birds. We are so excited for this year. We've got an incredible staff. We've been doing amazing things. I'm excited that we were able to have T-Bird Talk episode 2, and we're gonna soar this year. And so thank you so much. We're excited for the first day of school, and we're gonna do the Zoom wave, everybody. Ready? Have a good day, everybody. Goodbye.
Thanks, T-Birds.
Birds.
Birds.
See you, birds.